audio only with audio muted. That's definitely the way to go. All right, 1 second. Okay, everything good? Looks like it. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I've just got a bit of a surprise headache. Okay, cool. Let's see our quest log here. I kind of forget what we were up to. Oh, so he's already here. Do I have to go do that now, or can I just sleep? Let's go. What? What? That's so cute. What the fuck? Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad, I'll be home soon. I need to finish this commission for the Abbey. I mean, not really. The guy died. Right? Oh, no, we were working on something else. Right. Oh, no, you're not going to quit this like you quit university, are you? No, of course not. If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you never would have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. I know, Dad. We'll, see you when you get back. Sure, alright. Sabine. This is the girl we're supposed to marry for our business. To become a master, we need to have a wife. I only have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. I don't really have any idea what you're like. Ah, so it's the picture. So what are you like? Please don't imagine me telling you in your own mind. Why? You'll imagine I'm wonderful or imagine I'm horrible. Either way, it's not fair to me, is it? Ooh. The real you? To none of us. Ah, fair. That was so good. I'll see you soon, Andreas. For real, I mean. I suppose that's true. Until then. Welcome back, Andreas. It has been too long since you have graced this court with your presence. Hey, guys. Yeah, it has been a little while, I guess. It's good to see y'all again. Apologies, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Kearsau Abbey. What manner of tragedy? The murder of a nobleman, a close friend of the Prince Bishop of Friesland. Oh, we don't even get a picture for him. Okay. He's like some theoretical character. Religious and secular ruler of scattered territories in the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, he's the guy who fucking owns our land or whatever. My friend, Brother Piero, is the abbot's only suspect. Yeah, little bearded guy. We know him. Yep. But I know he couldn't have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive in violence not being part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He is of limited strength and has palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength and resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on this hell of an earth, Andreas. I'm taking that. Hold on. Where do I post that? We post that in memes. I just don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. I guess I don't deny that it's possible. Like, it was a blunt object. Maybe something just fell from the ceiling. When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about other people who had motives to kill the Baron. I'll have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I want to help Brother Piero. Your love and devotion to him speak well of your character. A man who is humble before his elders honors also his God. Of course you'd say that, old man. He is right, though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly. I understand why the brothers and sisters cannot act against the abbot, but I must do something. Why does that shit-for-brains abbot care about the death of a useless fart like the Wren's Rothvogel anyway? Powerful people get upset when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the abbey. Oh no, the abbey! Who gives a damn about those hypocritical assholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason? When's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Honesty? You must be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth, and the cost of honesty can be high. Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Then authority. Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with the power of Prince Bishop of Freesing. You have no authority with him. If reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope. Lies. Truth. Above all, faith in Providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Kiersau and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. Prior Ferenc feared the Baron would report his cult interests to Inquisitors. How so? Prior Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with the occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the Prior into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Kiersau. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn him into the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence, a letter from Ferenc to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. It is a dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Forget the soul, he could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to stay stupid and ignorant, that's what I say, hee hee. We're well aware. Curiosity such an awful thing? No, but it was knowledge of the nature of good and evil that caused the fall of man. The seeds of some corrupting fruit may lie sleeping between the pages of many dangerous books. Prior Ferenc feared the loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. Men have killed for less. How might the Prior have accomplished the deed? I'm not certain. I haven't found anything that I think he could have used as a weapon. We just know it's a blunt object to the head. It will be a challenge to convince the Archdeacon that a Prior committed a murder this foul. If you mean to suggest that Ferenc is a suspect, you must find a weapon to convince the Archdeacon. Are there any others you suspect? I found no other suspects. You have brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. I pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. I am prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you will not need to tell him everything. What do you mean? She means you should only tell him about the people you don't mind dying. Hee. That's one way of putting it. There is a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All of the people with a motive to kill him suffered, either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right, no point throwing everyone waist deep into the shit. I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I must. Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And also with you, Your Majesty. Time to get back to work. Hey, what's up, Ursula? Good morning. Morning, guys. Today is the spinning. Okay, cool. Hey, guys. Hey, Johan. Andreas, was just wondering when you'd turn up. The gaggle said you'd come to watch them spin. Between you and me, Hetty's not about to let you go once she's got you in her claws. So I hope you've got a few hours to hunker down and get comfortable. Yeah, we could do that now and meet up with the investigator after. I'll be glad to hear it. She's got a fondness for you. Heaven knows why. Now, I can't let you inside among the unmarried girls, being, you know, unmarried yourself, but you're welcome to watch through one of the windows. Oh. Yeah, you don't need to worry about me. I'll just say I understand. That's fine. That idiot never did see trouble. He didn't want to jump in feet first. What? So what? Unmarried men just can't be in here? So interesting. Yeah, that's the capital. You don't think he's gone to Innsbruck? It's like the nearest big city. Who are we talking about? We were discussing my cousin, Martin, the little kid. Yeah. Even though my mom says we're not supposed to. It's different when I do it. Veronica, don't argue with your mother. That's not fair. And no backtalk. I'm just gonna keep listening. Anyway, I doubt Martin's gone to Innsbruck. That's small time to the little shit now. That's small time, right. You think he has something more exciting in mind? It's a big world. Perhaps he intends to explore it or escape. That nobleman was just murdered up at the Abbey. Oh, don't suggest him like that. Hey, Ursula, what are you doing? Oh. Martin picked an awfully convenient time to run off. Oh, Lord. Andreas was friends with the nobleman. Do you think Martin could have, you know... Oh, you're asking me? What motivation could Martin possibly had? It's not our place to say. Martin has a nasty little habit. He's gotten better. Once a thief, always a thief, I say. I don't think this is appropriate for me to discuss. This is a matter best left to the proper authority. It's certainly not a spinning bee. Imagine being tried by a gaggle of peasant women. That's unkind, Johann. It's the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter if it hurts your feelings. She's right, Johann. You're being unfair. Remind me, Andreas, whose home are we in? Oh, lay off him, Johann. Jesus. Andreas, if you're just gonna stand around, how about I put you to work? If you're going to gossip with the girls, you might as well spin with them, too. Oh, I can spin from the window? How does this work? Draft wool from the distaff and twist it tight. Then spin the tight yarn onto the spindle. Once there's enough yarn on the spindle, collect it at the bottom and begin again. Draft, twist, spin, collect. Draft. Spin. Ah. Right. Again. Cool. Okay. Who? I don't know if I've seen her. Do you know I took Ursula to play with Grethstad the other day? And there was a strange man in the bakery. Was he polite to you? I can't believe Ulrich would stand for anything else. Yeah, he's the baker. He was very reserved, dark skin, quite tall, and wearing a tunic. He liked the rye bread, I remember. Who is this man? Why am I just now hearing about this? I believe he's staying at the Abbey. Yeah, I've seen him. That must be Brother Sebhat. Yeah, him. Exactly. Brigitte and I saw him walking up there after visiting the shops. He seemed lost. Where is he from? Does he speak German? Christ, I hate being the last to know. Spin wool as fast as the ladies. You know, I saw Big Jorg talking to that nun again. The young one. Who can blame him? God damn it, Johann. He knows she's troubled. I told him to stay away. She's very pretty, isn't she? In a mean way? Pretty, perhaps, but a nun all the same. He knows better. When has that ever stopped Big Jorg from doing anything? Sorry, text. Okay. When has that ever stopped Big Jorg from doing anything? We have plenty of pretty girls here in town. My Veronica's not half bad. Mom! Let's not give Andreas any ideas, eh? Brigida has been spending a lot of time at her mother's house lately. What's that again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Agnes is glad to have her home, and Lucky's always treated her like a daughter, but I can tell they're concerned. Are Brigida and Martin having trouble? Yeah, that's who I thought. It was the kid's wife. Or whatever. That's one word for it. Brigida does what she can, but nothing pleases Martin. He won't lift a finger for her or Wolf, the kid. Yeah. He's such an asshole. Well, that's not his business, is it? Women's work and all that. You ever seen him doing much men's work, Dad? Can't say I've ever seen him do much work at all. Perhaps Lucky can talk some sense into Martin. He's always been a devoted husband and father. Lucky Steinauer is the model of what a man should be. Yeah, he's the bald guy. Okay, so they all think he's really good. Okay, so I don't think Lucky is guilty. Oh, hey, Otto. Is everyone behaving themselves in here? Oh, it's you. Afternoon, Otto. Come to see anyone special? Yeah, the girl on the left, the blonde. Hello, Otto. It's good to see you. I heard laughing from the road and knew you all had to be up to no good in here. And look, there's Andreas. Have you been minding your manners? Old Johann here's a real stickler for propriety. Hand to God, Master Zimmerman, not once in my life. Likely story. Don't be so quick to judge, Johann. Andreas carries himself like a man who's caused his share of mischief. What can I say? I like to have a good time. Too much time carousing, not enough working. You've got the arms of a maiden. We all know you work hard in the fields, Johann. No need to boast. He works hard in other places, too. Ooh, Mom. You've been in town a few months, Andreas. Got any burning questions you've been meaning to ask? Oh. What do you guys think about the Abbey? Clara mentioned the Abbey suddenly started raising taxes. Raising them and changing their terms, yeah. When Father Matthias was the abbot, he would let us pay a portion of our taxes in crops. Naturally, the shit-for-brains abbot put an end to that this year. Even if our crops fail or produce less than we'd like, we still owe the Abbey for use of the land. It doesn't make any sense. How can he raise our taxes when the price of our grain doesn't rise too? Where does he think the money comes from? He doesn't think about the common folk at all. If it's not his abbey, it's not his problem. What about the miller? Doesn't he have a part to play in that? Yeah, he's the pretty guy, yeah. Lenhart drives a hard bargain. He won't give us a better deal just because the abbot raises our taxes. What we need is access to more land. Trying to bargain with Lenhart won't get us that. Lenhart is not a kind man, and he does not negotiate. He might if you carry a lot of debt, but his bargains are cruel. We pay him even before the abbot, though. I'm not sure why. Good. I have nothing Christian to say about Lenhart Miller, so I will say nothing at all. Except that I hope he falls into a fast-moving river during a flood and dashes his brains on the rocks. Jesus Christ, Eddie. Can we talk about something else? Come on, Andreas. Surely you've got better questions than that. About Tassim. Wow. I found a grave in the forest that read 2 innocents. Who's buried there? Ah. It's a very sad story. Oh, one that's not entirely appropriate to discuss, even here. Oh, just tell him. He knows enough. He should know the truth about his friend, the Baron, anyways. Yeah, I'd like to know. The grave belongs to Lucky, and Agnes's first daughter. Beat, and her unborn child. Oh. Why are they buried out in the middle of the forest? She killed herself. It's not quite that simple. She had an affair with the Baron and fell pregnant. The man promised her the moon and the stars. When her pregnancy was discovered, the Baron abandoned her. The heartless bastard. It's her fault, isn't it? She should have known better. What is wrong with you? Veronica Baron. Girls, you're causing a scene. Beat asked her mother for help with restoring her cycle. She refused. Agnes and Lucky told her that they would find someone for her to marry and that everything would be alright. We don't know if Beat was scared or, well, she took matters into her own hands. It ended with her death. I saw Lucky praying beside her grave. Lucky and Agnes both took it badly. Agnes blamed herself. Lucky blamed the Baron. It's not hard to understand why. Beat was just a girl. The Baron took advantage of her. That would explain why Lucky and the Wrens argued when the Wrens returned to Tasing. Sure. I can see the wheels turning in your head, Andreas. You should leave well enough alone. Agreed. I don't like where this conversation is going. I don't know about you girls, but I'm sick of this wool. I'm sure we've got other chores to get to. I'm glad to have that over with. Now I don't have to think about wool for a whole year. Oh, I was having such a nice time. I certainly learned a lot. Care for an escort home, Eva? I'd like that, yes. Hee hee hee. I'd expect everyone will be on their best behavior going home. They always are. Johann, please. Andreas, will I see you home for supper? Perhaps. I'm not sure what my plans are this evening. Thank you for the invitation, everyone. Thanks for coming by, Andreas. Come back anytime. Unless you come on Abbey business. Don't threaten him with a good time, Johann. Two hours remain. Find someone to eat with. I want to eat with you guys. Maybe there's someone up at the Abbey I can eat with. Who's that guy? Sepp. Are you Joseph? That's right. Well, Sepp. Sepp Hubner. Oh, then Sepp it is. You the artist staying with the Gertners? Yeah, Andreas Muller. I'm only here for a few months, then I'm heading back to Nuremberg. Oh, the big city. Impressive. I've been to Kempston Markets a few times. Kempton? Nice place. Never gone any further than that, though. Anyway, I live out past the mill farm land there with my Past the mill, farm the land there with my family. Okay. I came into town to talk to Endris about some nails, just waiting for him to finish up. Do you take beer everywhere you go? If I'm thirsty, you're damn right I do. You strike me as a man with an insatiable thirst. You may be right about that. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks. Nice meeting you, Andreas. Likewise. Until later, Sep. Got some nails, eh? Oh. God bless you, Andreas. Do you have dinner plans? Gret would like to have you at our table. That's very kind. I'd love to join you. Yeah, I haven't, Father Thomas will be joining us as well. Yeah, okay, sweet. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, I don't know anything about these people. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you for joining us, Father Thomas. It is an honor to have you at our table. Please, Ulrich, there's no need to stand on ceremony. You know I enjoy sharing a meal with you and your family. Especially when Gret serves her rye. God bless you, Father. You're too kind. How has Peter been lately, Andreas? Peter. Oh, right. Yeah, the people I'm staying with. Oh, you know. Bad mood, but nothing unusual for him. Most of the peasants are in a bad mood because the miller and the abbot's taxes. Yeah, they're in a hard place. Hey, what's up, GRT? More than a few of the families are having difficulty paying their bills. I can offer them credit, but I worry about the town's future when times are so hard for them. Yeah, it's Christian of you to extend them credit. That's true. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Christian, yes, but at what point does it put our own finances at risk? Paul told us that we must value others more than ourselves. Is that true? Is that what Paul says? You're the only viewer today, yep. For now. I only started, but... Yeah, you're usually my only viewer. Which I don't mind. I kind of like having these playthroughs recorded anyways. So I just kind of stream so that like the whole thing gets saved on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like having it. I can like rewatch it if I ever like don't want to play the game. I can just rewatch it instead. Yeah. Yeah, so is this what Paul said? Is it the Gospel of Paul or the Book of Paul? Or who was Paul in the Bible? I feel like this is up your alley. I feel like you should know this. I do find Christianity fascinating purely from a historical standpoint. Like it has a really rich history that spreads like all over the globe, which is really cool. Anyways, between the abbot's taxes and the Linhardt's fees at the mill, they're struggling. Ooh, what should I eat first? So we got a pretzel, we have cheese, and we got porridge. Or pottage. I'm gonna start with the cheese. I'm gonna start with the cheese. No, I'm gonna start with the pottage. Yeah. If I can give them some relief, I must provide it joyfully. You have a kind heart, Ulrich. Perhaps too kind, though. I love that about you. Should this really be your concern, Ulrich? If the peasants are unhappy with their taxes or the miller's fee, they can propose a change. Lenhart doesn't seem the type of man to compromise for the sake of others. If he can find an advantage, he'll take it, one way or another. His behavior is not Christ-like. And you will be the one to judge him, Ulrich Alban? Will you judge the abbot as well? Let's do some cheese. This is no matter to tease about. The peasants are suffering. The causes are plain to see. Your concern is admirable, Ulrich, but take care in how you speak about this. May I suggest that you speak to him on the peasants' behalf? Don't make accusations, but share your concerns. I have not found him to be an unreasonable man. With all respect, Father, I have been dealing with Lenhart Miller and his father for over 20 years. I know the character of the Miller men. Kindness and reason are not in their nature. Hey, yo, what's up, Cor? Good morning. God's love is within all of us, Ulrich, even Lenhart Muller. Andreas, don't you think Ulrich should try reasoning with him? I mean... Yeah, we should try. It would help a lot of people. Not the vigorous support I was hoping for, but it'll do. Thank you. It's not that easy. I mean no disrespect, but neither of you can understand what the peasants are going through. Oh, did I mention that Sister Matilda came... Who was that? Is she the... Yeah. Okay. It was her. Sister Matilda came by today to buy bread for the sisters. Okay. She had a dark cloud over her. I think the Baron's death has upset many of the brothers and sisters in the Abbey. I mean, that's not really true. Especially not the sisters. They all fucking hated him. She's probably worried for the future of the Abbey. Is the Abbey in danger? I had no idea. Have faith, Gret. The Abbey will endure, as it always has. Sister Matilda seems so strong. I don't think I've ever seen her like this before. Do you speak to her often? Yeah, when she comes to buy bread, the Abbey can make some of their own, but we provide the rest. She walks with that bohemian monk, Brother Wolslav? Oh. Yeah, he's the one who's always down in the cellar. I haven't actually talked to him yet. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard, I heard a rumor that they were fucking in the forest or something. Wait, why would I knock over a beer? I'm gonna knock over a beer, fuck it. Oh, I'll clean that up, Andreas. I am so sorry, Gret. It's no problem, Andreas. Well, that was an excellent meal, Gret. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home. I guess I stopped them from talking about it. Like, that was like a diversion. So, yeah, we didn't bring it up. No one else brought anything up. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, the kid didn't talk at all. I forgot there was a child at the table. As you say, I suppose. Well, I should get back to the counter. The Bower and ladies will be by for their bread soon. Thank you for a seat at your table. It was our pleasure. Cool. Alright, we have to go... Yeah, we have to go get interviewed by the guy. We gotta go up to the Abbey. Hey, Lucky. Andreas. I'll ask him about it another time. I don't know if that actually will pass time or not. Yeah, let's just go to the Abbey. I don't want to be late for this, because that would not go in my favor. Wonder where he's gonna be. Probably in the medical room. Oh, everyone's out here. Hey, man. Hey, Florian. Do we not know where he is? Where is he? Oh, is he like Is he Is he at the crime scene? That also seems likely. Can I talk to anyone out here first? Good day, Andreas. God bless you. Oh, Margaret, the blind one. Master Mailer? Yes, it's me, sister. Do you think Brother Piero really murdered the Baron? No, of course not. Oh, then why did Father Abbot have him put in the cellar? Father Abbot is afraid of what will happen if we can't figure out who the real killer is. Do you think the devil could appear here at Curacao? I suppose. Why? I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before matins, like 9 o'clock or something. 2 a.m.? And I smelled something in the dormitory. Huh. Okay. It was strange. Moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. It moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened. And then it was gone. I'm ashamed I didn't cry out, but I didn't know what to do. Did any of the other sisters smell it? No, we'll reassure. I don't know that I would have done any better. That's small comfort, but thank you. Thank you, Sister Margaret. Huh. So okay. So it's someone that she hasn't smelled before. It could be someone who was like, it could be one of the people down by the camp. Like one of the people living outside town. If it was anyone from around the Abbey, she would know their smell, like, just in passing. Hey, Hetty. Hey, Veronica. Alright, they're probably in the refectory. Right? Oh, no. Not refectory. Where's that other room I'm thinking of? The chapter house. Okay. Yeah, I totally fucking remember where that is. I should just check them out. Oh. Yeah, it's right next to the refectory. Okay, yeah. I had the area of the room right. I just couldn't picture where that room was. This game definitely flows better when you play it, like, in a short time. Like, you play it, like, a little bit every day or whatever. Because I remember knowing the layout of this very well, but it's been, like, 5 or 6 days. Oh. Please state your name for our records. Andreas Mahler, journeyman artist from Nuremberg. What is an artist doing in Curacao Abbey? The Abbey still has some commissions from wealthy patrons, and I need the money before I return to Nuremberg. Arnold, please write that down. I think we're ready to begin. Of course, Your Reverence. Now then, Master Mailer, what was your relation to Lorenz, the Baron Rothvogel? I only knew him for a day, but we were on friendly terms. Do you feel you had a sense of him as a person? Yeah, I think so. How would you characterize him? Confident, a bit overbearing, used to getting what he wants. Do you think someone would kill him for that? Someone, perhaps. I will need more than perhaps. Someone had to have a reason, if not that, something else, otherwise it makes my presence here somewhat difficult to explain. The Baron Rothvogel was murdered here, in this very room. Someone did it. Father Gernot believes it was one of the monks, Brother Piero. I have met with Brother Piero and questioned him at length. While it seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament could murder the Baron, he was discovered in flagrante delicto. Flagrante delicto. Which, yeah, like caught red-handed, basically. Technically, he discovered the corpus delicti. He was not caught in flagrante. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, we saw him at the scene of the crime. We didn't see him do the murder. Master Mailer, I am not interested in your clarifications, technical or otherwise, or on matters of Latin or law. If you wish to advocate on behalf of Brother Piero, I suggest shutting your mouth until I ask you a question. Get your fucking Latin right then, bitch. Piero had reasons to resent the Baron. The loss of his work, the insistence on discussing the writings of the troublemaker from Wittenberg. And for his age and infirmity, what a word. I myself have read of many cases in which a man of modest strength succumbs to the temptations of the devil. Once seized by a devilish fever, the poor sinner gains an infernal power that allows him to inflict grievous wounds, sometimes fatal. What I am saying is that in spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator of this most vile act. I understand that you are on friendly terms with Brother Piero. You also interacted with the Baron both in the town and the Abbey. Did you witness anything that suggests someone else could have murdered Baron Rothvogel? The Abbey's prior for rank was behaving suspiciously the day of the Baron's arrival. He may have had a motive. That is an extraordinary claim, Andreas. The abbot speaks highly of the prior and he oversees both you and Brother Piero's work, does he not? Yeah, your reverence. Yeah. An extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence for me to take it seriously. Why should I take the word of an artist over a respected officer of this abbey? I can provide evidence of prior Frank's motive. Please do so. Baron Rothvogel and Prior Frank were exchanging letters about performing a magical ritual during the Baron's visit. You have proof of this? I have a letter the Prior wrote to the Baron. In it, the Prior mentions that he will not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron does follow through on a threat to implicate him to Quisters in Innsbruck. An implication of necromancy is a serious matter. The Prior's position would have been in peril, possibly even his life. And do you believe Prior Frank could have killed the Baron? I pray you will not say it was a magical ritual. I am not certain, your reverence. A troublesome wrinkle. Is there anything else you wish to say about the Prior? On the day the Baron arrived, I secretly observed him in the scriptorium. Was this an intentionally covert observation? No. I was working alone and had dropped something on the floor. The Prior did not know I was there. Very well. Continue. He wrote a note, a cipher, in a book. It was associated with a volvet that he used to encode something in it. Yes? What had he encoded? I am not certain, but it is very suspicious. Master Mailer, could you confine your remarks to useful information? Yeah. Okay. No, we got nothing. Who else may have wanted to see the Baron dead? I can't think of anyone else. Very well. Anything that sheds some light on the case? Brother Florian. We talked about the knife wound. Master Adol Jaeger entered his testimony. I don't understand the implications. Who is the innocent? Oh, we're talking about the note. Another mystery, it seems. Do you believe the murderer wrote it? Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. Yeah, that's the weird part, isn't it? It's like... I feel like it was a team effort. like the writer and Lucky, perhaps, or the writer doing it on Lucky's behalf, or something like that. He's not really a writer though. He operates a printing press, but like I feel like he would have the means to like replicate text or print off text or whatever. Like I feel like the note has to be from like a printing press. I understand Curacao has two. The elderly brother Adoc. Yeah. To be frank, Your Reverence, neither man has the skill to write in this way. There's something else about it, too. The style is just different. It's unlike Adoc and Guy's writing, unlike mine. Yeah, well, whatever the particulars, it seems it will remain a mystery that stands apart from the commission of the murder. Unfortunately... I don't know if I want to do that. Of course, Your Reverence. Hopefully there won't be a next time. No offense. Final day of law and judgment, so it'll be Piero. Andreas, I didn't think you were coming to this. Well, here I am. It was the prior of the Abbey, if you can believe it. Did you ever talk with him in the Abbey, Andreas? Oh, man. That's so fucked. There's no way he was guilty, either. Wow. We can just smear him after his death? That's so fucked. Yeah, he was obsessed with dark magic. About time, though. Oh, here comes the procession. And, like, the old lady is probably kind of happy, too, that someone from the Abbey is, like, getting killed. Like, I don't know. It's... And was he the one raising our, like, all the taxes and shit? So maybe this... Actually, yeah. Like, maybe this is actually really good. I don't know who becomes in charge after, though. Andreas? Otto? Hey, guys. I didn't do this. I missed it. Oh, man. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Please, whoever did this, please step forward. Man, this is so fucked. I order the executioner to carry out his duty. I warn him peace and safe conduct, whatever may befall him. My Lord Judge, I've executed, well, you've executed as judgment and law have required. Jesus. I know this was your doing, Andreas. You turned a blind eye to his activities for years. How dare you? Do you understand the pressure I'm under to keep this abbey together? Does that mean you should ignore the fact that your prior studies black magic, or that he killed a man? You are no longer welcome at Curacao, Andreas Mahler. I will send your final payment to the Gertners. May you have a long and successful career in Nuremberg, and may you never travel this way again. Fuck's sakes. End Act 1 out of the abbot's favor. Andreas, has the time come for you to leave us? I'm afraid so, Brother Piero. This farewell will have to be brief. Father Gurna made it clear I was no longer welcome here. I pray that time will soften Father Abbott's heart. I hope he eventually realizes you're only trying to help. It's a sad parting, but inevitable. The world needs you more than Curacao does. Grown beyond this old abbey and become a master in your own way. I will miss you, my son. Wow. Who will keep you out of trouble when I'm gone? I pray that this is the last trouble I will see in my old age, and I have God and you to thank for getting me out of it. Come, your masterpiece is complete. May I see it one last time before you go? You actually finished it, eh? The opinion of one old monk matters little. All the same, I am excited to see it finished at last. Wow. Oh, those are... Aww, that's the family. He put himself in it. Yeah. He's literally in it. This shows the world as it is, as you have seen it, even if it is not what we want to see. Though it is not my place to say so, I am proud of you, Andreas. Oh. What's that? What's this? A scrap of parchment. Do not return here. A warning. Whose hand is it? It doesn't look like Brother Adok or Brother Guy's. Brother Florian and I found a similar note in the Baron's clothing, and another while I was investigating. They must have been written by someone who knew the darkest secrets of this town and the Abbey. They tugged at the secrets to kill the Baron. Like someone pulling at threads that have been buried in the past. Frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? God knows. He does, and I hope his love can still the wickedness in the heart of whoever wrote this. Do not trouble yourself overly about it. Your future lies outside of these walls. I hope that you will have time to visit me once or twice in your travels before the Lord takes me. I'll come as often as I can. Assuming Father Gurna doesn't forbid it. We must have faith that the better days lie ahead for all of us. God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Man. Thank you for your friendship. Until next time. Okay, I finished Act 1. Now what? This is us? Is that... We're old! He's dead! What? No! What? Okay, so we just jumped like 10 years ahead? Or some shit? Wow. Okay, so what will happen 10 years? So Otto and the girl will be married. The kid will be grown up. Unsure if he'll still be married. Their kid will be like somewhat grown up. Like they'll be like sentient, right? Um the old father, the old ginger father will be dead. Pete will probably have serious health problems. The woman, the insane woman, is probably still in the church. What else? It's also possible that like the taxes drove everyone out if they didn't get changed. We did also try to convince the baker to negotiate with the miller. Man, there's so many things that could happen. I don't actually know if it's been 10 years, but like hmm. What? Are you all right, Master Andreas? Yeah, thank you. I was just remembering him. Trying to, anyway. It doesn't come easily anymore. Oh, would you like me to leave you alone? No, no, Casper, it's not necessary. There's nothing to be done about it now. It's too late. Like so many things. Andreas Mahler, I never expected to see your face here again. Have you been in Nuremberg these past 7 years? 7 years. Okay. Man, he looks like the same. Which makes sense. Like he has kind of one of those faces. Or rather, he was a young guy whose like hair and everything made him look old. He just has bags under his eyes now, basically. No, Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. Oh, more choices. Okay. Andreas knows some Polish, bits of Czech, and Hungarian, and can reference cultural touchstones from Krakow, Prague, and Buda. Andreas knows some English. Wait a minute. Knows English and can reference cultural touchstones from London and other parts of Britain. Andreas knows French and can reference cultural touchstones from Paris, Tours, and Dijon. Spanish, Arabic, Barcelona, Valencia. Yeah, let's do Poland. Fuck. I was in Krakow, the court of King Sigismund. Oh yeah, sick man. That is like Kingdom Come Deliverance shit. Court of King Sigismund. He had a great passion for humanism as well as new Italian and German art. Did you have occasion to paint the king's physician, Jacob Isaac? Ah. Did he get promoted? He looks like the investigator. Not to paint, but I did meet him. I was surprised to learn King Sigismund had ennobled him. Maybe not the same guy. I don't know. He looked similar. Interesting man. You don't meet many Jews in nobility in Poland or elsewhere. Poland is one of the few places Jews may live in peace, provided the king doesn't have a change of heart. I'm surprised you care at all. In spite of your extensive travels and success, you're still not welcome at Curacao. The abbot hasn't forgotten what happened. 7 years isn't all that long. I just wanted to pay my respects to an old friend. Surely you understand. I understand why Father Abbot expelled you from the Abbey. What were you expecting? A hero's welcome? Fine. Tell Father Gernot I'll be staying at the land house in town for a night or two before moving on. Inner Tavern? Yeah. The Golden Hand? I'll tell him, but I can't imagine he'll care. Why is he so rude? God bless you. Now, be off. Man, this is crazy. I love this. Toward the end of my stay in Tassing, there was a murder at Curacao Abbey, a nobleman. Father Gernot panicked. It's probably Gernot. Father Gernot panicked and accused my friend, Brother Piero, of committing the crime. Seeing his tomb is kind of, or his grave is kind of weird because, like, he didn't get to live that much longer, you know? Like, it's not like he died yesterday either. It was probably even less than, like, 7 years. It could have been 6 or 5 years, you know? Whew. Second actually. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check. I only have one monitor now, so it's a little, streaming is a little awkward. So I have to, like, actually just tab out fully to do things. Anyways. I helped convince the investigating archdeacon that another monk was responsible, Prior Ferenc. He was executed for the crime. That's someone killed? I had no idea you were involved in something so exciting. Why didn't you mention it before? Well, I suppose it must have been a hard situation. I suppose it must have been a hard situation about if the abbot is still mad at you. I had to make some difficult choices. Maybe they were the wrong ones. I had to live with that. Why did we come here if you're not welcome? I wanted to pay respects to Brother Piero. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to returning to Nuremberg. This commission, it's an obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religious scene. My patrons just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. I dread every new commission more than the last. Every step I take toward home is agonizing. But, Master, you're famous and rich. Your work is wonderful. When I saw your altarpiece in Nuremberg, I begged my father to help me become your apprentice. I don't understand how you could accomplish all that you have and be unhappy. I thought I wanted to be like my father, like my brothers. I thought that was my dream. Once, I wanted this life so much that it consumed my every waking thought. I don't know if I've changed, or if what I wanted was never really real. Maybe I've been a fool this whole time. I want life as an artist to be better for you, Casper. Learn from my mistakes, alright? Alright. Yes, Master Andreas. I shouldn't be burdening you with such dark thoughts, Casper. Come, let's visit my old friend Klaus. Yep. Yep. It's been too long. As you like, Master Andreas. It's been wonderful, Hannah. Thank you. Oh, good. You're in the best room we have. I'm glad it's your liking. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Until later. So, okay, so something... I think something I'm picking up on here is, like, whenever something will be remembered with a character, there will be a point where something will change based on how much they like you or not, and that will be one of those, like, factors in that list, I think. So, like, you know, seemingly pretty small character, but maybe, like, there's a certain point where I'm, like, hiding in here, and because she likes me, she doesn't tell them where I am, you know, or something. Like, that's, you know, that's very cliche. It's probably not that, but... like, why else would it show that, you know? What's up, dude? Killian is his name? The kid's name? Nico. So, yeah, okay. So they're a family that run this thing. Okay. Master Mailer, is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I am Nico Berger. I own this land house and run it with my wife, Hannah, and our son, Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? Yeah. It's lovely. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Yeah, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. I heard that you were involved in solving a murder. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. Until then. Oh, what the fuck? Hello, Andreas. Samuel? I don't remember this guy at all. Who the fuck is Samuel? He's not in my book. The fuck? Hey guys. Just do it. You know it's the right thing to do. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Otto, I'm scared. It's dangerous to cross the abbot. Wait. Is that the kid? Did you prefer the alternative? You don't need to do that, Otto. I understand. I'm just... Andreas? Andreas Mahler? It's good to see you again, old friend. Otto, you're looking well. This is my apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. I've only been married 7 years, Otto. No, not yet. Eve and I just had our first little Otto, even though we call him Otts. Congratulations to you both. That's wonderful news. Thanks. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. Awesome. Well, there's Ursula. Yeah, she's like kind of grown now. Nice. Yeah, I was going through all the characters. I forgot about her. Her grandfather's definitely dead though. He lived a surprisingly long time. No, I'm sorry to hear about your father. That's life. At least he's with the Lord now, free of his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? Like, what kind of sigh is that? I'm just gonna apologize. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. I feel like I should remember your face, but I can't place it. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin, remember? Jesus Christ, you've grown. It's been known to happen with children. Much as I love whiling away at the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Otto, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until later. Good to see you, Martin. Last time I saw Martin was in this meadow. He was sneezing. Seemed to hate being here. Even his mother, Kat, said he always sneezed when he was in the meadow. Strange. Is it strange, or are you just confused? Am I confused? Are you? Oh, God damn it. Thank you for the insight. Yeah, good to see you, Martin. Pain in my ass. I can't believe how much Martin's changed. True, he's like the prodigal son. Took over his father's farm after France died. Yeah, he was an asshole. Been a much better husband to Brigitte and provider for Kat. Great. How's little Wolf doing? France's heart gave out. Local legend says he was screaming at Kat and he dropped dead. Not that I want anyone to suffer, but few were sad to see that man go. Little Wolf, he died a few months after you left. I think Martin still feels guilty about it. What? He died? The little kid died? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. He didn't even get to grow up. He died in his baby form. Wow. What's this about a meeting? You picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. I'll consider it. Thanks. I hope to see you there. Until later. Wow. After I talk to Klaus. Okay. Klaus is still this way, though. Klaus was... Oh, okay. Hey, guys. Andreas, I had heard you were back in Tassen. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. It is good to see you again. Hopefully this visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as it is. We brought our bonfire in St. John's Eve tomorrow night. St. John's. The feast and celebration of St. John the Baptist, beginning at sunset on June 23rd. Coincides with Midsummer's Day and the summer solstice. And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Mailer will be the first to stick his nose in it. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. After Frank was executed, Father Abbot made Matthew the new prior. Oh, really? Frank may have been annoying, but Matthew is even worse. Thanks for that. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. After all, he had only a few years left anyways. You're a buffoon and a coward who hides behind his habit. Friends, there's no need for such ire. Forgive me, Father Thomas. I let my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. I actually came to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Gernot would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. The abbot just had me run off and now he wants me back. I can't know the mind of the Father Abbot. I just do what he asks. The library is not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. I can't speak. If you could come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. So she got the promotion. Mother Illuminata? Yeah, since Mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. Oh, she dies naturally too. What the fuck? I could have accused her. That would have been fine. I suppose Illuminata knows the library better than anyone. Jeez. How did she die? Peacefully, in her sleep. So, tomorrow morning? Yeah. Tell him to expect me. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Piero was a pious man and a skilled artist. We do miss him. I appreciate you saying that. I miss him too. Excellent. I'm so glad you two were able to work things out. Oh, Father Thomas, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? Yeah, I think so. Why? Private matter. Oh, of course. Until tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. Huh. What an odd interaction with him. What the hell? It's not... I think this is the right house. Yeah, it is actually. This is the guy I'm supposed to meet, but where is he? Oh, there you are. What's up, dude? Andreas. I don't want to bother you, but I was passing through. Well, feel free to keep passing through. It's been 7 years after all. First Bert, then married just after Magdalene was born. My wife always thought highly of you. I can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. I'm sorry. I should have written. Yeah, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Oop de bobo. De bobo. Oh, hello. She likes you. Yeah, it does look just like her mom. Or she does look just like her mom. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who are demanding changes from their lords. This guy's text is so weird. I think it's because he has an accent, right? Yeah, like, I wonder if this guy's text is, like... Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor. Yeah, okay. Abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, and return of property to common use and ownership. Hey, this sounds great. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tasing. Ah, so this is Otto's cause. He's caught your ear already, The The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Their cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gertners lately, you should visit them. And Otto had you print these? Yeah, why? Well, I didn't think he could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print. Just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the Commons and hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. I understand. Later, Klaus. Yeah. Nah. Where was I supposed to go again? Commons? Oh, yeah, okay. Yep. The shrine up there, that's that middle building. Oops. Cool. Stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push it against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You can get the town razed and everyone killed. Anna's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, although Blood are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into dust like Swabian peasants. We could grind you up instead, Linhart. Oh, they might be right. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburger to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Master Andreas, do you think my family in Salzburg is alright? I don't know, Caspar, but we can find out. Alright. Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? A righteous cause. Martin's right. We deserve better. We can do this. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last years. But if the words of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you for all. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm losing it. Fuck. My brain. Let's go slow down. Good day, Andreas. Hey, Clara. Lovely to see you again. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence from Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. Hello, Eva. All these years and you're looking as lovely as ever. Andreas, please. That's enough. I'm married now. Oh, of course. I apologize for being so forward. No harm done. Ah, you found the Gertners. Your speech was very rousing, Otto. I swear, they get better each time. Are you looking for trouble, Otto? Of course not, but I understand that what might happen if the abbot doesn't listen to reason. Even so, the people here can't go on like this. Something has to change. I'm just concerned for what might happen here, that's all. Otto, did you really see a sign from God? Is that true? It is, Andreas, I swear. Come talk to me later, I'll tell you what I can, alright? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. Sound good to you, Caspar? Yes, Master Andreas, I'm starving. Our table is a little sparse lately, but we'll be sure to feed you well. Thank you. We'll see you there. Oh shit, he's still alive. Hello, ill Peter. Eh? Oh, it's you, the artist from a few years ago. Yes, Andreas Mahler. I'm surprised you remember me. Everyone seems to think my mind is going, but it's still sharp as a nail. Andreas makes nails, you know? Good man. Right. Are you staying with my family again? No, I'm staying at the Golden Hand. I'm just here for dinner. Those misers charge us just as much as the pilgrims for a drink, but won't support my son in his cause. That new abbot must have gotten to them, the bastard. Why do you hate the abbot so much? Everything went to shit after Father Matthias died. That man, God rest his soul, never increased taxes. He might have asked for a tithe in harder winters, but we were happy to help the abbey then. We could take from the forest as we needed. Father Florian used to help us in our illnesses. Let us follow in the ways of our forefathers. A true Christian, that old abbot. And then, Brother Gernot promised he would keep everything between the abbey and us peasants the same, and we were foolish enough to believe him. At first, he refused to allow Florian to come down anymore. Taxes got higher, he stopped allowing us to pay in goods and livestock. Now he only takes coin. As though we can come by enough of that in a year to pay our rents alone. The bastard doesn't give us a damn about it. Doesn't give a damn about us. Not how Father Matthias did. Father Granot's been an ass longer than I thought. You should talk to my son. You should help him stop that bastard abbot. Yeah, I should go. Hey. Hello, Andreas. Good to see you back in town. Hello, Veronica. How have you been? Why are you here? Did you marry big dude? Mom's been a cow about when I'll give her grandchildren. As if I'm not doing enough work already. You're married now? Oh, yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. Big Jorg and I were married 2 springs back. Hey. Congratulations. Thanks. Now Mom's nagging me about when we'll have kids. It's a good idea to set yourselves up for the future, Veronica. Christ, Andreas, not you too. Ugh, I'm sick of everyone telling me how to live my life. I'll have kids when I'm good and ready, thanks. Anyway, I should get back to work. We're all preparing for the festival. I'll leave you to it. Until later, Veronica. Wait. No, I'm supposed to eat there. Wait. Yeah. Let's do food. It's truly a blessing to have everyone back together again, if only briefly. Keep an eye on that boy of yours, Andreas. See that he minds how much he takes. Young boy eat too goddamn much. Peter, stop that. Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace? Fine. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. We pray again for our beloved Christine, gone now these many years. Please help me protect my family in these difficult times. So, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Mr. Andreas, why are we the only ones with bread? The gardeners can't afford a lot of bread. They're being polite. Andreas, it's so good to have you at our table again. And with another guest. Is this young man your assistant? Caspar. Yes, he's my apprentice. Ah, that would explain why I saw him writing in that little journal. I remember you did the same thing when you lived here. Do you still draw in your journal, Andreas? I've been trying to spend more time in the land. It's hard to be in touch with God's splendor in a city like Nuremberg. Mom said you know a lot about the proper names for birds and trees and things. How nice that you have the time. And we toil all day, and that despicable habit is starving us while he sips on his sacramental fucking wine. Lay off him, Dad. He's only just got here. How have the fates been treating you these last few years? Ugh. The Lord is testing us with another hard season, I'm afraid. That's one way to say it. Been miserable as shit all around. Maybe you should be resting, Grandpa. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it sitting up at my own goddamn table. The whole family's been ill, Andreas. Peter, his father, and Ursula with an ague. And me, well, Clara lost a child in childbed a year ago now. Do you have any idea what the cause might have been? Andreas. It's alright, Veronica. Agnes suggested it might have been a fright I was given during the flood. She was nearly swept away in the flood, then the child came early. Agnes tried her best to save him, but he had deformity of the skull, and didn't live long. It was monstrous. Monstrous. Don't think about it. Just keep the conversation going. You're really thinking about it. Please, leave me alone, just for a while. Surely the child is with the Lord now. The Lord doesn't seem to look our way any longer. That's why It's time for us to take matters into our own hands. We're eating, none at the table. He's right. Please, can we not talk about this now? Jorg was married while you were away, Andreas. Yeah, I'd heard you and Veronica make a good match, Jorg. Thanks. Jorg has been good to me. There aren't many other options in Tassing, anyway. It's been a couple springs, but I'm still not used to being married. Any children? There's, I know. Congratulations, Jorg. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Andreas. It's been one blessing in a dark season. But children soon to come, I hope. What? I don't get it. You? Forget it, Ursula. What have you been up to, Andreas? What should I say? My life seems so far from theirs now. Don't leave them waiting. I can't think of anything. Nothing but my miserable little problems. They'll think you're rude if you don't say something. Well, I've been so busy with Caspar's apprenticeship, I never have time to myself. Better not to have any children, then. I do my best to be helpful. Ursula, maybe you should excuse yourself and rest. You're sick. But Mom, I'm still hungry. Here, Ursula, you can have mine. It's not fair that nobody else gets any bread besides Master Andreas and me. Ursula, give it back to him. What? I'm not gonna have people in this town saying we can't feed our goddamn guests. Besides, we all have work to get back to, don't we? Good. Time to get back to it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. My apologies, Peter. We don't mean to overstay our welcome. It's alright, Andreas. He's just in a bad mood. It was lovely to see you again. Yeah, thank you for coming, Andreas. Will you be staying at the for St. John's Eve? I think so, yeah. Good. Hopefully we'll see you later. Until then. Back to the inn. Let's go, kid. Maybe we can take a little detour. First monarch of Israel. According to the Old Testament, Saul was divinely rejected from the kingship after disobeying the prophet Samuel's instructions. The sin of Saul. Master, did you hear that? It sounded like someone crying out. I think it's Sister Amelie. She's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. Sister Amelie, are you alright? Philistines. This is the hand of God. Compline? Yeah, 8 p.m.? 8 p.m.? What the fuck? Sister, is something happening at 8 p.m.? It's 8 p.m. right now. No! Sister? Sister Amelie? What? Huh? The artist, Andreas. What did you see? Are you alright, sister? I'm tired. Was I talking? Mentioned sin of Saul. Philistines. Oh, I wish Father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper to go get him? If he could, yes. House just around the corner. Casper, run and get Father Thomas. Just Mr. Andreas. Your son? My apprentice, but I think of him like a son. He seems eager to please you. He is quite enthusiastic, yeah. I have little knowledge of the workings of masters and apprentices. Oh. My world is one of spirit, decoupled from the march of life and death. I see and hear your world turning from the little window. This little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. You chose a difficult life. Mercifully small? The cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world polluting my thought. Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be part of that world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. When my will is His will, He graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. Surely it could be interpreted with scripture? Few things are certain in this world. Scripture is a guide and aid, not a key to unlock all mysteries of heaven and earth. I have faith that what He wants to be revealed will be revealed in time. Until then, my responsibility is to contemplate these revelations and seek counsel in Father Thomas. Sister, what is that hole in the ground? My grave? What? I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites. Before I was enclosed here, I dig it a little more in it each day. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. When someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. What if the calling is wrong? I wish I could give you a helpful answer, but I don't know. I felt this was my calling even before I could admit it to myself. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? Both, I think. I've lost my love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It was all too much for me. Don't lose hope, Andreas. The human heart is no small thing. It can hold so much. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. She asked for you. You're alright, Sister Amelie. Amelie? Yes, Father. I may have had another vision. Andreas said I spoke of the sin of Saul, the Philistines, and complying. What do you think it means, Father? Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? We appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. Of course, Father. Good evening. Mr. Andreas, I'm confused. What did all that mean? I'm not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Amelie have a vision, it was just before the Baron was murdered. Wait, do you think... could Sister Amelie be receiving warnings? Yeah, it's possible. If someone's gonna be murdered, how do we stop it? We just have to keep our eyes open and our wits about us. Come, Casper, let's retire for the evening. This is the wrong way, but I kind of want to check it out anyways. Hey, Smokey. Oh, Master Mailer, you're looking well. How are you, Smokey? Well enough? Vascula went his way a few years ago. I miss the company sometimes, but now there's no one to keep me from my gossip, so no one to tell it to either, though. Have I missed much? The things I could tell you since you left Tassing. We'd be here till Kingdom Come. Oh? I did see another Imperial Reich post. Private mail service run by Thurn and Taxis Company improved by a fully run. Okay. Brother Guy dropped the bag once. It looked heavy. The Abbey must be doing better than the Abbey is letting on. Than the Abbot is letting on. Does that happen often? Once or twice a month. Doesn't help that the Abbot is tight in restrictions so close to St. John's Eve, too. The townsfolk get up to all sorts of mischief then. What sort of mischief? I wager Johann and Kat will find some corner to play in again. It's practically tradition at this point. Veronica and Brigitte might go out for a midnight dip by the waterfall, too. They've been swimming out there for years. Now everyone's getting clever trying to stay out from the Abbot's eye. Rightly so, he's kind of an ass. I didn't see you in town comments during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but these new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. I see. Ah, well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Mailer. Until then, Smokey. Until then. Cool. Cool that he's still here. Yeah, there's a lot less shit. Been working hard. How long has the stream been now? Almost 2 hours? Okay, cool. Probably do another hour. Go upstairs, you doofus. Here you go. Alright. I hope we get a dream sequence. It's been 7 years. Come on. Nope. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Nothing's happened yet. We need there to be a murder, and then we'll all talk about it. Or, like, maybe not a murder, but... Did you drop this, Casper? No, I don't think so. Oh, no. You were warned. Warned? What does that mean? Warned about what? It has to do with the murder that happened last time I was here. How? I thought they caught the murderer. Yeah, but it's complicated. Let's just head up to the library, Casper. Alright, Master. Library, eh? Thought I wasn't allowed in the library. Oh, Rudiger. Andreas. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been to Krakow recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though. I'm glad to hear it. Forgive me for asking, how did you find the music in Krakow? Excellent. King Sigismund and the Archbishop of Wawel are patrons of ensembles and host foreign musicians at court. Oh, that is wonderful to hear. I've heard Krakow is a beautiful city. I'm glad they're making beautiful music as well. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what is being created across Christendom. Christendom? I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. Yeah, he was my friend and teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it is good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. What's up, dude? God bless you, Andreas. Hey, dude. What's up, Adoc? Hello? Who is this? It's Andreas, Brother Adoc. Andreas Mahler. Oh, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. No, you are still young. When you were here last, I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years on these bones. Like the waves of the wide sea on the cliffs of Porthcragan. Time has worn me down. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? I have been well, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Do I? Maybe so. I may have worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation, and so it contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It is good to hear your voice at Kiersau again. God bless you. God bless you, Brother Adolf. Whoa. Hey. Greetings, Mr. Muller. Hello, Sister Zena. You're looking like a real artist now. I'm impressed. You must be living like a lord. Ah, yes. Not particularly. I've had to travel all over for my patrons. It's been difficult with the revolts. How dreadful. At least you can get mud on your shoes beyond a single... How dreadful. At least you can get mud on your shoes from beyond a single courtyard. I see, yeah. Why don't you like living at Kiersau, sister? I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated me to the abbey. The amount was substantial enough for the abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take in the habit. I loved my life before Kiersau. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. And here you are, muttering as though you aren't the most successful person in Tassing right now. I had no idea. I'm sorry. You're lucky to have the life you do, Andreas Mahler. You men can become whatever you like. While I, a woman of noble birth, am forever stuck sitting with crones and old men. I've accepted a lot these past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illuminata. Still, it's better than it was. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas Mahler. Until then, Sister Zena. Wow, I can actually go in. Hey. God bless you, Andreas. It has been too long. I know Father Abbot made it clear you were not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice, Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. God bless you, Mother Superior. God bless you, young Caspar. Master Muller. Sister Zena, it's good to see you, sister. You as well. Just talked. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. What happened? After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. Father Gernot saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zena have the time to maintain our inventory. Piero did... Oh. Yeah, that's terrible. It was the last monastic scriptoria in Bavaria. As Brother Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. Now all that remains are books for sale to interested parties, a task that Father Gernot has entrusted to me. And Sister Zena, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through the inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you could find a book for little Magdalene, something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea, Caspar. Parzival. A 13th century retelling of the Arthurian hero Percival, written by Wolfram von Eschenbach. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventure tale. Okay. Sure. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire her imagination. Oh, am I going upstairs too? Hmm. I think these are Latin translation of some of Origen's homilies. It also looks like it's partially burned. Origen, prolific first century aesthetic and theologian best known for his exegetical writings and homilies, influenced the development of Trinity and the ransom theory of atonement. Okay. Also, yeah, it's burned. Probably not a great gift for a young... Wait. This is the same bookend as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Yeah. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing those notes. I need to ask Illuminata about this. Oh, man. A copy of Jacobus's De Vagrant Golden Legend? Every good Christian should know the legend of the saints. And the Latin is simple enough that you should be able to read it before long. Oh, Richard de Bury's a 13th century English priest and later Bishop of Durham. Richard de Bury was one of the first private book collectors and is best known for the Philobiblon, which prescribed the care of his collection. Right. Maybe this is where Illuminata and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. Albertus Magnus de Animalibus. Oh, she'd love this. Yeah. Renowned 13th century Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and Bishop of Regensburg. A prolific writer, he was known primarily for his work on Aristotle and knowledge of natural science. It's ostensibly a bestiary, but contains so much knowledge on a variety of topics. This could inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. Cool. Yeah, we gotta ask her about that writing. It's crazy. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Certainly, given your love of nature, you already know all the information contained inside. Perhaps this will be for Klaus's Drucker's daughter, Magdalene. Latin may pose a challenge for her, but I'm sure with persistence you can overcome it. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalog. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? If it's not in our catalog, I'm afraid I don't know whom you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know about it are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. It's a shame, because whoever scribed this book wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. The ones in the fine bookhand. Brother Adok told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Huh? Someone who is manipulating people at Kiersau and Tassing pulled the threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Kiersau and Tassing's secrets. Well, I'm afraid we can't be any more help to you determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. Eat with the Druckers. It's kind of a long way. Can I fast travel? Is that a thing? Really doesn't seem like it. Which is, like, fine, I think. Or do I want to find Adok first? I wonder where he even is. He was out here before. Yeah, I don't know where Piero could have gone. I don't want to look too long for him. There's like not a lot of places I can think of where he would be. There's one more room that I'll check. He probably is here. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Let's go all the way into town. Hey, you're back. Good. Almost ready to sit down to eat. Would you and Casper care to join us? Of course. Thank you. Welcome back, Andreas, Casper. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Summerfield. They're on their way back to Prague. Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. Hello. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's a wonderful segue to the gift I brought her. Oh? Yeah, consider it a small apology. Oh, alright. Here you are. Albertus Magnus de Animalist Andreas. Andreas, she's only 2 years old. Yeah, you can read it until she's ready. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably pray before we eat, assuming Summerfield, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Alright, I'll lead the prayer then. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Food time. Klaus, thank you for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh. Is it time? No, I'm fine. I think I'm just sore everywhere. Oof. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basel. Is your home in Prague? Yeah, we run a print shop there. Have you ever been to Bohemia? Yeah, I spent most of my time in Poland the last few years, but visited Bohemia occasionally. Did you learn any Czech? A little, yeah. Frochu Ano. Excellent. I don't think I've heard that language before. It's Czech. If you've never spent time with Bohemians, you wouldn't have heard it. Benjamin, it's not polite to speak another language in the presence of someone who doesn't understand it. Yes, dear. Oh, I don't mind. I'm just happy to see you. It's good fortune that you all wound up visiting at the same time. Hassan hasn't seen many artists under one roof in a while. What have you been working on in Prague? Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. Or Yiddish, sorry. How novel. Yeah, it's still a developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Here, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like that. Oh? What? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, whew. I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the pass is open, but lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Yep. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through that sheet. It's got a lot of people talking, and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? I think the abbot is in a difficult position. He's just trying to find a way through it. Well, can he find a way through that isn't on the back of every farmer in this town? Yeah, they've been dealing with these tax difficulties for years, now that they can't even use the forest. The abbot must be able to appeal to some higher authority for aid. Who? The Duke of Bavaria may lend him military, but the money is unlikely. Yeah, I mean, they could talk about it. Otto's tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen. Ooh. We got porridge, pie, and bread. Yeah, let's do the porridge first. We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it all throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassing. I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? What was it? Was a military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights, or hired visiting mercenaries. Soldiers of Swabian military, whatever. Robbery, murder, and outrage. They give a lying name governments. And where they make a desert, they call it peace. Caligus, isn't it? From Tacticus Agricola? That's an apt comparison, I suppose. Whether it's Roman legions conquering Celts of the Swabian League, crushing their own peasants, it's all the same thing. Peace of empire. My wife reads a surprising amount of Roman history. The rabbis won't let me read scripture, so what do you expect to do in a house full of books? I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyways, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's land surrounds Tassing and Curacao. I have some medical experience. Have you ever delivered a child? Technically, no. So, actually, no. Alright, who else is there? She's Tassing's midwife. Of course. Thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Whoa. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. Commons look festive, decorated like this. Was the book burned in the previous bonfire? Is that why the book is burned? Because I was trying to think, like, we haven't seen... There wasn't, like, a big fire or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, everyone, remember after the bonfire tonight, we celebrate as usual. We will all gather in the woods, and the women will cut herbs as tradition demands. Otto, the abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all its game and fowl and fish. We cannot claim ownership over which God, or the Lord, gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father. Passing has never let anything get in the way of St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. And remember, tomorrow I will show you proof, as sure as the sun turns round the earth. God and our saints are with us. Good day, Andreas. Hello, Brother Wolslav. You looked upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gernot will not take the news well. The abbot doesn't like the festivities? Oh, the bonfire is fine. I look forward to it every year, and the festival is wonderful. But willfully antagonizing the abbot by gathering herbs against his order, I'm afraid this won't end well. His order? Didn't you just hear Father Thomas, Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the father will want to discuss the situation over supper. Of course, I'll attend. Does the invitation extend to Caspar as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has come to his house alone. Phew. Please tell the abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, I guess I'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Hand after dinner, alright? Can I help set up the the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yeah, but back before sundown, alright? Yeah, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Great. Yeah, this is going so well. This is where I'm supposed to be going, right? His house is on the south side. I don't know why I came all the way out here. This was dumb. This is like the wrong area completely. It's not this house, I'm pretty sure. This is the Friar's house. This is Ferenc. This was Ferenc's house. pretty sure it's over here. This one. Hey, dude. God bless you, Andreas. I'm glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. Andreas, thank you for coming to dinner. I was surprised to get this invitation. Yeah, well, when I heard you had returned to tasking, the Lord convicted my heart to let bygones be bygones. Convicted? Really? Yeah. I think it's high time we reconciled, Master Mahler. Please sit and we'll pray together. Bless us, O Lord, in these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. This is very strange. Why are you cool with all this now, suddenly? Lord, direct each of us here toward your wisdom, prudence, and guidance in our future actions. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Same with, the other guy, too. Guy. Like, he was, like, very aggro at first, then was like, you know what? I was completely wrong. Sorry about that. Sorry about everything. Brother Wilstav is indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you didn't drop by at all. You've done quite well for yourself, after all. It's good to see that your time in Curacao was not squandered. You even look the part of a famous artist now. What have you been doing in recent years after such a mess in Tassel? Spent most of my years painting in Poland. Surprised anything is left there after rampaging of all the Protestants. Yeah. That does not excuse the violence and destruction against the church. Okay, so are we becoming like a middleman? What's going on here? I'd like to clarify the situation. Yeah. Clarify what exactly? I simply want to ensure you understand the circumstances objectively from all angles. I believe you've only heard one side of the issue, Andreas. Otto's little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Why are the taxes so high? With the scriptorium closure, taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. Right, but it doesn't mean the townsfolk should suffer. Don't put the fault on me, Andreas. These taxes are direct consequences of your actions. After you accused Ferenc, he managed the scriptorium. Would you rather the brothers suffer instead, Andreas? The abbey relies on taxes to survive. The townsfolk know taxes have risen and fallen in the past, and have shouldered the obligation willingly. Brother Guy has gone over the expenses himself. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs. What about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? That's a new restriction. Forest belongs to the abbey and the peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. Roman platitudes serve no one here, Andreas. The wisdom of such saying is limited. They were written by pagans who don't acknowledge God's natural law. I may have a limited education in natural law, Father, but didn't God give Adam and Eve dominion over all the earth, like the 12 Articles mention? The 12 Articles, that drivel is Lutheran propaganda that defies the Church's authority to regulate the sinful and greedy nature of mankind. A shameful document for Klaus to print, and look at the effects on the townsfolk. I hear they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. That's insane. You may not like my methods, Andreas, but order must be restored in Tassing. Yeah. Can't say more than 5 minutes, but hey, show. Yo, what's up, ma'am? Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that this uprising is not in their best interests. I'm basically, like, asking peasants not to form a union. The rest of the town will follow, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. Hmm. Damn your plan and damn you, father. Fuck. He's a priest. He's not actually my father. Yeah, okay. Great. Let's try to negotiate again. I'm a forgiving man, but Otto's stubbornness has challenged even me. Otto is past the point of talking, Andreas. That's why I'm begging you for your help in the matter. Please, take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. Great. I must excuse myself. I am expected to lead a service at Compline tonight. Think on what we've discussed, Andreas. I trust that you can find your way out. I will, Father Abbot. Good night. Do I have a dream sequence? I have to see. Yeah, it's a long way back. Hang on. Not really that long, actually. Oh, it's like a very... Why are the clouds pink tonight? That's so cute. Oh. Is the festival already started? Or is it sleepy time? I feel like they just set it up. I don't think the festival started yet. Oh. Okay. Great. This is just great, guys. Yo, Casper. What's going on? Master Andreas, look how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. Can I stay and watch the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect herbs, Master Mahler, please? Alright, but follow along and don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll turn in for the night. Yeah, I promise I won't make trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, Master. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go great. That's gonna go fucking great. Hey, Carl. How do you like the bonfire? We built it nice this year. Big and sturdy. It's a fine setup, Carl. Very, very excellent work. I know we can't compare to where you come from, but we still give it our all. In celebration of the light who prepared our way for the Lord. Anton, you remember Andreas Mahler, the master artist? Yeah, I've seen him around town. Son, be polite. Ugh, hello, Master Mahler. How are you? I'm well. Thank you, young man. Anton's a good boy, let me tell you. A bit of a rascal, as you can see. He's got a good head and a good heart. Likes to hide it, though. Ah, Dad, will you stop? Haha, easy to rile you up, just like your mother. How is Helena? Is she not... Did she die? I haven't seen her. So I'm just not gonna ask. What do you think of the festival, Anton? It's fine, I guess. I like the fires when they are lit. The mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like when people get drunk and rowdy as the night goes on. They get into fights and all. Oh? Anyone in particular? Well, not as much lately, but Martin used to get into trouble. Anton's got a good eye. Martin's been a solid fellow once he came back, but sometimes drinks too much. He's calmed down lately. You know, he used to be kind of a shit. Language. Boy, God doesn't look kindly on blaspheming. Those are your words, Dad. Best you don't quote me. Quote the scripture instead. It's better for your soul. You listen to your father, Anton. I will. I do. Jesus. Hey, what did I just say? Don't let your mother catch you with that mouth. And how is Helena? Is she not attending the bonfire? She'll join us later. She went with Martha to dip their toes into the stream and to pick some flowers from the garlands and wreaths. It's important to hold traditions. Yeah, you're right, especially with the times we're having. Besides, maybe Martha and Helena will come across a blossom of a fern out there. What's so funny about that? Ferns don't flower. That means no power to speak with animals for you, boy. In Poland, young couples go into the woods together searching for the fern. It's like an engagement ritual. Ah, I like that. As long as they also make their vows before God. Will I be going into the woods with a girl soon? You know, Anton, it's not the time nor the company to talk about that. Let's just enjoy the celebration. Well, I'll let you get back to it then. It was a pleasure. Till later, Andreas. See you guys. Oh. No drinking, dude. Why, Martin, look who it is. Good evening, Andreas. Andreas, you're staying for the festival, I hope? Of course he's staying. Who would miss this? Especially after you burly boys built such a beautiful bonfire. A burly boy like me would do anything for you, Dove. Couldn't help myself. Oh, he's like really grown up. That's awesome. Brigitte, Martin, you're both feeling very festive, I see. The food, the fires, the dancing, it really is a night to enjoy. It's to honor the anniversary of the birth of Blessed John, a vigil for he who prepared the way. Yes, yes, and he'd have liked everyone to have a good mood in their hearts and good food in their bellies. As a hermit who wandered in the desert, living off locusts and wild honey, he probably wouldn't agree. I'd like to live off some wild honey myself, if you catch my meaning. I'm just gonna laugh. It's kind of funny. Martin, please behave. Yes, dear, I'll pray to God to relieve me of my unclean thoughts. But you'll get no dances tonight if you continue this impishness. See, Andreas, this is the kind of difficult married life I have to deal with. What's next for the evening? Are you guys gonna break the law and go foraging? No, I'm not really looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around. Oh man, he's staying out of it? He's definitely gonna die. Fuck. And you, Brigitte? Brigitte? Yeah, Brigitte! Not gathering any herbs? My place is by Martin's side. The word of the abbot is the word of the church. It's improper to go against the word of the church. Only slightly less improper than all the time you spend with Veronica. Oh. Ah, Brigitte, I'm sorry. It was a joke. It came out poorly. It's good for the heart to have cherished friends. Andreas, I was about to say, the bonfire is enough. We will dance until our legs begin to waver, right, Martin? Would not miss it for the world. Oh, that's delightful. I hope you have a great evening. You as well, Andreas. Until later. Till's still alive. Holy shit. But he's not the shepherd anymore. Hello, Master Mailer. Evening, Till. Enjoying the festival? His script is kind of different, too. I wonder if he can write. We never asked him. Very much so. I perhaps feel a tad old for the more active side of the celebrations. But I enjoy the sights and sounds. You know the word for summer, solstice, leading back to the Romans? Solstitium? Such as it looks at this time of year. The sun rises higher for a long time, then it stays there before falling again. A fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. But to make up for that, dancing, leaping, songs, joy, and mirth. The Romans also had sacred celebrations for both Juno and Vesta around this time, to gain blessings for marriage and family. Sometimes it seems as if the festivals are made up to cover for what the young folk get up to. We know there's no stopping them. Not really. Sure couldn't stop me at that age. Young hearts are both fickle and resolute. And don't they always enjoy the sense of danger? I can't blame them. Such excitement gets the blood boiling. It makes you feel alive. I've had my share, thank you. I'd rather read about it these days. Well, with the Abbey selling books from their library, I hope I could get some for myself, but it proved to be far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be of more use and a fair bit cheaper. Does this mean you've read the 12 articles? I have. But that is not a talk to be had on this eve of celebration, Master Mahler. Any interesting tales? I have indeed, Master Mahler. I didn't quite understand everything. The text was in Latin. It was by a Roman named Strabo, and it was about geography. That's why I noticed it. Ah, the noted philosopher and historian. He was actually Greek by birth. I imagine you're reading his Geographica. Yeah, that could have been it. The book was about many kinds of barbarians, which also included the Rati tribe I read about years ago. The people who used to live on this very land before the Romans arrived. He called this place Ratium, and described it as a cluster of Daub huts. Daub? And its people hostile and warlike, only interested in hunting and fighting. There was something about Manus and his sons, but I couldn't understand a lot of it. In any case, when the Romans came, most of these locals were driven out, but some were captured to work in the fields and the mines. What happened to them? No idea. I would imagine after the Romans were driven off, when their empire started falling apart, maybe the barbarians came back. But they were really the same people, or nomads from elsewhere. I guess we may never know. Thank you for the quick history. I'll let you get back to the festivities. Enjoy yourself tonight, Master Man. Until later. Man, so many people to talk to at this festival. This is all optional, too. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is. Eh? Oh, the artist. You're still around. I thought to stay and enjoy the festivities. Bah, you call this a festival? You haven't seen nothing yet. You're not going to tell the story again, are you? You kids need to learn it by heart, else Perchta will run you down. Ah, is this about the wild hunt? In Germanic folklore, the wild hunt is a supernatural cavalcade of spirits and fiends which may cause destruction or portent war and other catastrophe if not adequately appeased. The wild hunt is often led by a legendary figure such as Perchta or the devil. Yes, it draws near. And old Peter is probably the guy who killed the dude. He's probably the murderer. He's probably the murderer. Heed my warning. Grandpa, you're getting agitated again. It's not good for your health. Nonsense. I can outlive any bastard out there. So, where was I? The wild hunt? Yes, did you bring your mask? No, I didn't realize I was supposed to bring one. Fools I have to suffer. The masks are protect us as we banish shit. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods on St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals. No one but a priest can turn you back. Well, I guess I can imagine a worse punishment. You joke, artist, but you won't be laughing when Perchta finds you. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of St. John's fire. Jesus Christ. At least Saint Satya blesses the herbs in the forest this night. And the women will gather the herbs, regardless of that bastard rabbit. It's certainly important to stockpile some for the winter. Thank you for teaching me. Eh. Cough. Hey, Big Georg. You grabbed some of those ashes with you after the bonfires died down. Yeah, they're all covered in ashes. What are the ashes for? And it's good spread across the garden and ensures a good harvest. Should have said that. I knew the answer. Spoken to a few other people. Very enlightening. Best time to spend with your friends. Have you heard anything interesting? Yeah, gossip. Yeah, I've also been... No, I shouldn't tell him that. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna read it for a little bit. Yeah, we have 2 more people to talk to. Oh, shit. Hey, Werner. How did your negotiations go? He makes mechanical shit. Okay. Saint Eligius, patron saint of goldsmiths, Bishop of Noyon Tournai, worked tirelessly to convert the pagans of Flanders. Okay, I'm kind of done with this guy. He's a bit of an elitist. He's not very fun at parties. I should probably talk to the old lady. Well, you're that artist, the one who lived with the Gertners, mixed up in the wonderful killing of that rat, the Baron. Yeah, I know your damn name. Anyway, no time to talk now, fancy man. Time to call the fire. Call? Ursa? The fuck? Alright, I'm gonna go. For the evening. Stay out of the woods tonight. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the woods. Let's do that. It's a great idea. I think I've gone the wrong way, sort of. Go up and then over one more. Hello. Hi. You're a smaller. I never thought I'd see you back here again. Neither did I. All strange plans for us all, it seems. How have you been, Helena? Well, little Martha managed to survive since your last visit, thank God, but lately not so well. You must know about the taxes we've collected. Otto's trying to make the abbot see some sense when Murray is planning a fire. Carl and Peter and the other farmers support him, but it's dangerous to provoke the Duke. Anton's still too young to get mixed up in all this. You know, we have Martha to look after, too. It sounds like the peasants can't really survive the way things are, though. It's going to be a hard winter, for certain. But I'd take a skinny husband over a dead one. I'm afraid nothing happens to him. And then, I'll just get back to my work. Till then, Andreas. Right. You must be Martha. I told you. Your mom. Oh. Alright, let me go. Hoping nothing over here. Okay. Now it's bedtime, and some sort of disaster is gonna fucking happen. I got a bad feeling about this. What time is it? Yikes. Oh, it's the white path I have to do. Oh, okay. Okay, this is so cute. Is that our wife? It's our wife. What? Come home. I will. So, you're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. Maybe it's worse than I thought. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? An annoyance? A bother? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in Krakow? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? Of course there was, but no longer. Back to your horrors, the women who make you happy. So lonely without him. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Stop. Leave me alone, just for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Do we lose our son or something? Oh no. This is so sad. Wow. Wow. Man, that was brutal. Hey guys. Oh shit. Oh shit. What happened to this place? Why did the lady take over? Where's Prester John? Where are Socrates? Where's Saint Gobain? Melancholia. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution. The ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. What happened to the others? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind rules the court. Once reason, curiosity, and foolishness of your youth dwelt under aegis of your intellect. I I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. Is that it then? No, not at all. You at least have doubt. It could be worse. Despite the sad state of the city, it could always be worse. What's worse than doubt and despair? Hopelessness. Madness. You're not there yet, but the road is not long. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Casper alright? Yeah, the kid. Yeah. Ah, so your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There is still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Master Andreas, what are you doing out here? Casper, thank God, I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been? I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deeper in the woods. I'll have to go see what it was. Father Gurneau, what are you doing out here? I was chasing out one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costume buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. Fuck. What was that? Someone is screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far. We need to see what happened. That person was really tall. Huh. I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who's running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's in those stupid costumes. It wasn't Priest. What the fuck? Werner, is he dead? Yes, I'm afraid so. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baltas and Lenhart and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what happened. Right. And then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the rat house. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing all this, Lenhart? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. Ah, what a shame you can't blame me for this, Peter. Casper, look to see if Otto had a note. Do it. No, Master. There's nothing. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. Oh, Eva. Fuck. The abbot must have killed him. The bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. Wow, this is awkward. We need answers. How dare you? I won't just stand there and be accused by such a foul act by a peasant. Wait, guys. The abbot was with us. He's innocent. That's right. There's no way he could have killed Otto. Grab the artist and the boy, too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Casper, run! To the abbey! Well, this is terrifying. Brothers, to the library, now! They've locked the door. Wow. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true. He did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward, killer, Andreas, move. If you go after Gernot, the real killer will get away. If these monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place and cook them. You've all gone mad. Even if you don't trust the abbot, trust me. I swear he wasn't the one to do it. He was with me. I was there too. Master Andreas is telling the truth. Fine, damn it. You've got one day to find who you think the real killer is, Andreas. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot. Jesus Christ. Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. Otto was a good man. I won't stop until I find who killed him. Peasants are really convinced that Gernot killed Otto, but it is impossible. Peter's temper got in the way. I don't want to talk about it. So, who do you think did it then? Where do we even start? We should talk to Lenhart. He always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He was very vocal against Otto in the town commons the other day. He might even have hated Otto enough to kill him. We'll have to see. Martin. Not likely. They were really tall. Ah, you kept the flower. Nice. Oh, see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while though. Yeah, let's get going. This. Whoa. Wow, this is gorgeous. What are these buildings? What is this place? Some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Andreas, the flowers. Maybe we'll finally find something useful after all. Look around. We work and the prefect gets paid. Peter may even be paid justly. Romans struggled under harsh restrictions and taxes. They haven't come too far after all. Other inscriptions, still in good shape. To the nymph Tassia, Julia Metella gave 3 denarii willingly, deservedly. If she was paid well. It looks different from the others. This just sold me bad bread. Let his teeth rot like his wheat. Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yeah, the costume they were wearing. It went down in there somewhere. So much for finding it in the home of the killer. Well, it's not actually that long of a drop. Just get someone to bring me some rope, all right? Oh. Okay. Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I heard anything. I guess it wasn't really that long of a fall. The important thing is that you aren't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of here. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing. Can you? I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a way out. There's murky. Can't see the bottom. Can't see shit in here. There's an exit. Yeah, I actually can't see like anything. Go this way. Oh, nice. Good job, kid. Oh, I must admit, I'm impressed. Yeah. Looks like there's a gap. Do you want me to try to squeeze through? No, it's too dangerous. Let's not do that. Okay. Huh. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're in the Abbey. Hmm. Hey, good job, kid. So we haven't gone over this way yet either, though. Where even is that? That guy seems to kind of fit the build. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think there's another way we can check too, potentially. Okay. It was like this one, right? Was it really this way? Hey, I don't think this is right, but yeah, that was okay. Yeah, so it is further back. We have to jump back across. Okay. Oh man, it looks like such a beautiful day outside. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Well, that was interesting. So we learned that they're not guilty. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Uh, you know what? No, I'm gonna try to power through. Hey, Killian, do you have a moment? We will destroy the abbey. Hell will swallow the hand of Saint Moritz. The Rathens after Saint Rathouse after Saint John's fire. Hmm. This is the witch's hammer. Hammer of witches, yeah. Like rarely come in here. The thing she's holding. Very much like the maze I went through. Yeah, I think Martin would be the best choice. I wonder where he even is or where he lives. Hmm. I think I'm gonna rush to this dinner and probably end the session there. My headache's getting pretty bad. Thanks, guys. Picked the wrong way. What is happening? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Good evening. Holy shit. Wow. All right. I think, yeah. We're gonna end there for today. Thanks for joining. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but definitely in the next couple of days. Yeah. Wow, really